Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
From the start, don't play dumb, acting like you didn't see where I'm from. But every move I made, I was meant to shine. You can try to act blind, but you saw the signs. I rose from the dirt, stayed on my grind. Now they're looking at me like, damn, she divine. You knew I was the one, don't pretend. Played stupid, but you felt it in the end. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stayed mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. Every word I spoke, it hit deep. They acted like they didn't see the queen beneath. But I stayed focused, never let it slide. I kept pushing while they tried to hide. Now they trying to get close, wanna claim me. But where was the love when they couldn't see? I was destined to rise, you always knew. But you kept it low, now look at my view. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stayed mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. They wanna act like it's all a surprise, but you saw the fire burning in my eyes. Don't act shocked, don't fake the vibe. You knew I was coming for my prize. Now I'm standing at the top, looking down. You can't deny it, I wear the crown. All the fake love, it's come around. But you knew I'd take over this town. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true.
Trafficking operation continued to arrested as operation.
Wow, I was muted this whole time. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and say hello to everybody that came through. My bad. Hey, Brooklyn, how are you? Thank you for coming through. John Paul, thank you for coming through. And for those who will be coming through later on, I will be talking about trafficking, and it won't be about car traffic. So here we go. I'm going to be playing this audio. It is AI. I'm really too tired to be reading today. I'll probably be stuttering all day. So let me go ahead and start this.
DOHHT targets those seeking to buy sex in Ohio.
Hold on.
132 arrested as Operation ENDOHHT targets those seeking to buy sex in Ohio. October 14th, 2024. Columbus, Ohio, a statewide human trafficking operation conducted last week by more than 100 law enforcement agencies ended in the arrest of 132 people who sought to buy sex, including some exchanges involving minors, Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost announced today. "We have to attack this scourge by curbing the demand," Yost said. This operation aimed to hold accountable those who exploit survivors or fuel human trafficking by agreeing to pay for sex. Led by AG Yost's Ohio Organized Crime Investigations Commission, OASIC, Operation ENDOHHT took place from
Hey, Riaz.
October 6 through October 12 in 19 counties, including major activities in Akron, Columbus, Cleveland, Marietta, Portsmouth, Toledo, and the Mahoning Valley area. The sweeping collaborative effort, named after Ohio's new human trafficking hotline, 844 and OHHT, was led by OASIC's 8 human trafficking and major crime task forces, with a dozen other local law enforcement agencies also participating. Those arrested included 110 Johns, who faced charges of engaging in prostitution or solicitation, as well as 22 individuals charged with felonies for seeking commercial sex with a minor and or possessing narcotics. The suspects have diverse backgrounds, from laborers and government employees to students and business owners, and range in age from 21 to 71. Throughout the operation, authorities also identified 74 human trafficking survivors, referring them to healthcare and social service organizations. In addition, the OASIC task forces furthered several long-term investigations by raiding 9 locations that had been linked to human trafficking, including several massage parlors and a motel. They seized.
Hey, together. There's going to be some names and ages and places they live. Y'all just wait and see.
More $20,000 and other related evidence. Operation ENDOHHT reinforced the consequences for those who think that engaging in prostitution is permissible, Yost said. Our message is simple: don't buy sex in Ohio. The Central Ohio Human Trafficking Task Force advanced 2 long-term investigations in arresting Terrence Cummings, 29, of Columbus on federal charges of sexual exploitation of a minor, possession, distribution, and receipt of child pornography, coercion and enticement of a minor, and obstruction of justice. Anthony Sims, 56, was federally indicted on charges of sexual exploitation of a minor and sex trafficking of a minor. Along with the Franklin County Sheriff's Office, arrested Edson David Aguilera Ramos, a citizen of Honduras with no legal U.S. status, after he responded to an online advertisement offering sex with a female he believed to be 15. Ramos was charged with attempted unlawful sexual conduct with a minor. The Mahoning Valley Human Trafficking Task Force charged Raymond Masters, 55, of Chester, West Virginia, with engaging in prostitution and possession of criminal tools. Masters is a registered sex offender. The Montgomery County Human Trafficking Task Force charged Charles Arnold, 55, of Dayton, and Jeffrey Startzman, 68, of Brookville, with solicitation. Arnold is a chief fire inspector for the Ohio Department of Commerce. Startzman is a former prosecutor and magistrate and a current board member for Montgomery County Alcohol, Drug Addiction, and Mental Health Services.
Oh, trust me, I have one for California too with the trafficking. I have it for something you're not going to believe. It's a former CEO of a company. Boy, when I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going in. Here we go. Hold on. Uh-oh, what happened? Give me a second. Hold on. The Bluetooth is off. I don't know why it's acting up.
Arrested Alfonso Rodriguez, 45, of the Dominican Republic, Dennis Armando Dobin, 25, of Honduras, and Calvin Namaco, 23, of Ghana. Each is charged with importuning. Charged two Dayton men, Ryan Pace, 58, and John Daddy, 53, with importuning in possession of criminal tools. The Northeast Ohio Human Trafficking Task Force executed search warrants in Lake County at 3 Painesville massage parlors where human trafficking is suspected: Tanyan Spa at 1935 Mentor Avenue, QQ Spa 2000 Mentor Avenue, and Sunrise Spa 1400 Mentor Avenue. 6 potential survivors were interviewed and offered services. 2 individuals remain under investigation and could face charges of engaging in prostitution and possessing criminal tools. Authorities seized $19,399. Executed a search warrant in East Cleveland at McCall's Motel, where human trafficking is suspected. Officers seized $1,975, 3 handguns, and narcotics. The Ohio Internet Crimes Against Children, ICAC, Task Force, and the Franklin County Sheriff's Office charged John Hughes, 35, with 2 felony counts of pandering for seeking to buy sex from a minor. Hughes works for the Ohio Treasurer's Office and referees high school athletics. Charged 5 men with pandering, including Columbus area residents Quinn Liston, 22, John Dudash, 77, Christopher Miller, 54, and Robert Feigel, 45, and Suabel Zanati, 27, of Jordan. Columbus resident Colton Smith, 35, was charged with unlawful sexual conduct with a minor. The Southeast Ohio Human Trafficking Task Force charged Mark Hart, 33, of Marietta with engaging in prostitution and felony drug trafficking. The Southern Ohio Major Crimes Task Force arrested Jarius Dixon, 26, of Ashland, Kentucky, after he responded to an ad from a mother offering sex with her and her 15-year-old daughter. During the arrest, Dixon was found to be in possession of 19.82 grams of suspected methamphetamine that was pre-packaged for sale, digital scales, and more than $1,000. Dixon was charged with importuning, drug trafficking, drug possession, and engaging in prostitution. Arrested Michael Waugh, 63, of Waverly, and Keith Anderson, 40, of McDermott, on charges of importuning. Anderson was also charged with improper handling of a firearm. The Toledo Police Department charged Dante Evans, 29, of Toledo, with engaging in prostitution. The man, who possessed narcotics, also faces felony charges of trafficking in cocaine and fentanyl. John's charged with engaging in prostitution or solicitation. Alexander Alanes, 29, Houston, Texas. Galvin McCall, 26, Lewis Center, Ohio. Hamza Ali, 34, Columbus, Ohio. Anthony McClendon Jr., 27, Columbus, Ohio. Charles Arnold, 55, Dayton, Ohio. Jeremy Mellel, 42, Columbus, Ohio. Ali Asghar Azim, 30, Cleveland, Ohio. Cody Menard, 34, Acadia, OH. Jairi Beard, 25, Cincinnati, Ohio. David Misamara, 62, Boardman, Ohio. William Bodish, 61, Rootstown, Ohio. Eddie Monroe, 52, Groveport, Ohio. Ken Bratton, 63, Roger Moore, 64, Columbus, Ohio. Brett Berner, 34, Wellston, Ohio. Leslie D. Morgan, 62, Caledonia, OH. Ray Burridge, 73, Warrensville Heights, Ohio. DeAndre Moss, 36, Akron, Ohio. Donald Butts, 67, Columbus, Ohio. Always Muni, 42, Columbus, Ohio. Jacob Capel, 33, Sheridan, Arkansas. Timothy Myers, 66, Fremont, Ohio.
These are the Johns.
Josh Carter, 59, Columbus, Ohio. Michael Okiafor, 27, Brecksville, Ohio. Luis Castillo, 27, Venezuela. Kiatan Pantal, 75, Columbus, Ohio. Manuel Sendejas, 46, Mexico. Vipal Kumar Patel, 30, Bellevue, Ohio. Brian Conley, 47, Radnor, Ohio. Bhavesh Patel, 45, India. Forrest Couch Sr., 49, Warren, Ohio. Muhammad Patel, 56, Beaver Creek, Ohio. Keith Daniels, 36, Columbus, Ohio. Scott Pelton, 27, Cortland, Ohio. Ralph N. Dennison Jr., 40, Nova, Ohio. Jose Pineda, 48, Columbus, Ohio. Rosario Define 3, 68, Groveport, Ohio. Nicholas Poor, 31, Youngstown, Ohio. Romaine Devers, 49, Buffalo, New York. Dominique Powell, 42, Canton, Ohio. Michael Donovan, 45, Oswego. NJ Curtis Ragland, 42, Columbus, Ohio. Dante Evans, 29, Toledo, Ohio. Eric Randolph, 42, Willoughby, Ohio. Craig Forrest, 61, Youngstown, Ohio. Williard Rife, 71, South Shore, Kentucky. Jeff Garrison, 61, Walker, West Virginia. Jose Rilos, 41, Orient, Ohio. Corwin Gathers, 33, Cleveland, Ohio. Andre Runyon, 59, Gahanna, Ohio. Mark Gloria, 67, Toledo, Ohio. Michael Shaw, 30, Columbus, Ohio. Aries Golez, 43, Marietta, Ohio. Jamil Sheila, 47, Chicago, Illinois. Scott Gorby, 31, New Middletown, Ohio. Farron C. Chubb, 21, Guatemala. Graham Lockett, 61, Dayton, Ohio. Ali Sidibe, 45, Solon, Ohio. Eddie Greathouse, 61, Blacklick, Ohio. Richard Simmons, 48, Cleveland, Ohio. Dwayne Griffin, 36, Louisville, Ohio. Aaron Slade, 50, Columbus, Ohio. Scott Grills, 34, Wellington, Ohio. James Smith, 49, Akron, Ohio. Rafe Howes, 30, Canton, Ohio. Tabby Lee Smith, 49, Galleon, Ohio. Mark Hart, 33, Marietta, Ohio. Sean Smith, 53, Akron, Ohio. Larry Hayslip, 52, West Portsmouth, Ohio. Evan Smith, 36, New Albany, Indiana. Ahmed Hyred, 19, Columbus, Ohio. George Stanford, 56, Columbus, Ohio. Daniel Johnson, 41, Morgantown, West Virginia. William Stanforth, 2, 55, Athens, Ohio. Dominique Jordan, 38, Columbus, Ohio. Jeffrey Startzman, 68, Dayton, Ohio. Rubasiza Jova, 24, Tanzania. William R. Steels, 60, Amherst, Ohio. Eric Knock, 57, Newton Falls, Ohio. Michael Stevelman, 31, Frenchtown, New Jersey. Omar Ksuiwi, 55, Morocco. Seth Stevens, 35, Willard, Ohio. Rasesh Kunduru, 23, Galena, Ohio. Charles Straley, 38, Columbus, Ohio. Christopher Ladd Sr., 61, Columbus, Ohio. Kevin Swartz, 65, Port Clinton, Ohio. Scott Lape, 44, Columbus, Ohio. Philip Talmade, 62, Avon, Ohio. James Leroy, 58, Mansfield, Ohio. Ebba Teref, 33, Pickerington, Ohio. Robert Lennox Jr., 32. Donald Thomas, 60, Washington, West Virginia. Andrew J. Lennox, 44, North Olmsted, OH. Chad R. Thompson, 41, Bellevue, Ohio. Ish Lindsay, 26, Columbus, Ohio. Paul Tyson, 45, New Philadelphia, Ohio. Thomas Lindsay, 58, Dayton, Ohio. Alex Sadr, 43, Ukraine. Corey Locke, Bedford Heights, Ohio. Alex Urbina, 35, Columbus, Ohio. Ricardo Lopez Marcusic, 29, Columbus, Ohio. John Vanetti, 67, West Alexandria, Ohio. Derek McGee, 32, Grove City, Pennsylvania. Said Vasquez Castillo, Columbus, Ohio. George Marmo, 56, Parma, Ohio. Joseph Wise, 57, Richfield, Ohio. Edward Mason, 71, Columbus, Ohio. Richard Yard, 55, Columbus, Ohio. Raymond Masters, 55, Chester, West Virginia. Christopher Younts, 40, Castalia, Ohio.
All right, so that is all the people that is in Ohio. Sorry about that. I couldn't get the word out. But Ohio. How you doing? Charlie sees all. Hello. Thank you for coming through. Okay, so now um the one that I was just talking about, that one is in New York. Yeah. Yeah. That's what that one is. And I'll share the picture of the guy. He's a former CEO of a company. Hold on one second. Let me share it. I don't know what's wrong with these people, y'all. Yes, I do not know what's wrong with these people. Okay. This is who I'm getting ready to let you guys listen to now. Give me a second. All right. Here we go.
Former Abercrombie and Fitch chief Mike Jeffries arrested on federal sex trafficking charges. New York, AP, former Abercrombie and Fitch CEO Michael Jeffries, his romantic partner, and a third man were arrested Tuesday on sex trafficking and interstate prostitution charges, a spokesperson for federal prosecutors said. Details of the criminal charges weren't immediately available. They follow sexual misconduct allegations made in civil lawsuits and the media from young people who said Jeffries lured them with promises of modeling work and then pressed them into sex acts. Jeffries' attorney, Brian Bieber, said by email he would respond in detail to the allegations after the indictment is unsealed and when appropriate, but planned to do so in the courthouse, not the media. Jeffries and his partner, Matthew Smith, were arrested in Florida and were due to make an initial court appearance Tuesday afternoon in West Palm Beach. Co-defendant James Jacobson was arrested in Wisconsin. There was no immediate information on a court appearance. Information on attorneys for Smith and Jacobson wasn't immediately available. Brooklyn-based U.S. Attorney Breon Peace and FBI and police officials were set to hold a news conference later Tuesday. Jeffries became CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch in 1992 and left in 2014. The New Albany, Ohio-based company declined to comment on his arrest. One lawsuit filed in New York last year accused Abercrombie of allowing Jeffries to run a sex trafficking organization during his 22-year tenure. It said that Jeffries had modeling scouts scouring the internet for victims, and that some prospective models became sex trafficking victims. Abercrombie last year said it had hired an outside law firm to conduct an independent investigation after a report on similar allegations was aired by the BBC. The BBC investigation included a dozen men who described being at events involving sex acts they said were staged by Jeffries and Smith, often at his home in New York and hotels in London, Paris, and elsewhere. The BBC report described Jacobson as a middleman who recruited men for the events. When the lawsuit was filed in New York last year, Bieber declined to comment on the allegations. Abercrombie and Fitch traces its roots to a hunting and outdoors goods store that was founded in 1892. By the time Jeffries arrived a century later, the brand was a retail also-ran. He was credited with transforming it into a darling of turn-of-the-millennium teen mall culture, known for its nouveau preppy aesthetic and for some controversy surrounding it. Jeffries alienated some customers by talking about how the company went after attractive kids who could fit into its clothes. After the 2008 financial crisis and subsequent recession, ANDF's popularity started to fade again. By the time Jeffries left, a hedge fund had pushed the company's board to replace him because of the company's lagging performance. But the company has rebounded in recent years.
All right. Now I'm going to show you another one. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. This one's going to be even, I'm not going to say crazier, but definitely what's really going on in this world, for real. Really. Let's see. Give me a second, y'all. 1 second. I'm almost done. Oh boy. I don't know what's wrong with these people, I swear. Hold on. I don't know why this thing is doing that, but hold on 1 second. I'm coming. Oh my goodness. Give me a second. I swear sometimes these computers have their own brain. Right there. Okay, I got it. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm getting ready to get it on there. I'm sorry about that, you guys. Is this about Jeffrey's? Well, this one is actually the one I'm getting ready to do is on Disney. Yeah. Let me share it, unshare this, and then share the other one. I would have let the audio talk, but hold on. All right. All right, give me a sec. All righty, here we go.
Winter Haven, Florida. More than 150 people, including a Disney employee and 25 illegal immigrants, have been arrested in an undercover human trafficking sweep in Polk County that also led to the rescue of 4 potential human trafficking victims. Dubbed Operation Autumn Sweep, the 5-day, multi-agency investigation led to the arrest of 157 suspects who solicited prostitutes and those who offered to commit prostitution, and other suspects who committed crimes related to prostitution. According to Judd, those arrested had 327 prior felony charges and 400 misdemeanor charges. Judd added that 2 of the potential human trafficking victims were in the country illegally and had to turn 20 tricks a day to pay off the person who brought them into the United States. If they did not comply, Judd said that their human trafficker would slap and choke them. Reed, man threatens to shoot lineman in Hillsborough County working to restore power after Hurricane Milton, HCSO. The sheriff pointed out that 26 arrested were married and several were engaged. He said that one was a Disney employee who worked as a custodian at the theme park. According to the Polk County Sheriff's Office, 3 additional suspects were arrested for soliciting who they thought were children online and charged with traveling to meet a minor, attempted lewd and lascivious battery on a minor, and use of a computer to seduce a child. Investigators say one of those suspects works at Disney World, one is in Florida for work and out on bond for the same charges in another state, soliciting a child online, and the third is in the country illegally. The 4 potential human trafficking victims are receiving help from the organization One More Child, a ministry in Lakeland that offers advocacy, mental health counseling, and experienced mentorship for survivors. The organization is in full support of a bill that will be introduced into the legislature called the Human Trafficking Reduction Act, which would make first-time buyers a felony. Right now, this is a misdemeanor in the state of Florida. The trauma that is caused by being able to purchase a person's body and do whatever you want to it is far too catastrophic, and the resources expended by the Polk County Sheriff's Office and other agencies is far too much, said Jody Domingue, the Vice President of Program Operations at One More Child. If you're thinking we're out here just going after people looking for prostitutes, and we could be doing other things, ask yourself if it was your son or daughter who was being victimized, said Lake Wales Police Chief Chris Velasquez. Also in the crowd during the press conference, a survivor who is now a mentor at One More Child and who shared her personal story to better serve other survivors. The scars from my past serve as a reminder that not only did I experience a difficult situation, but I made it through, said Christina Santiago. Scars are not only a sign of trauma, but they're also a sign of healing. After all, there is no scar until the wound is closed.
And for those that are being trafficked, or if they know anybody that's being trafficked, this is the number that you want to call. It's a Hope hotline, 1-833-GET-HOPE. United Way 211. National Human Trafficking Online, 1-888-7, 373-7888. Let me say that again. National Human Trafficking Hotline, 1-888-373-7888. Florida Department of Children and Families Abuse hotline, 1-800-96-ABUSE. ABUSE. ABUSE. 1-800-96-ABUSE. Florida Human, hotline, 1-855 FLA SAFE, SAFE. These are the numbers that you can contact if you know anybody that's being trafficked or otherwise. I don't want to say too much because YouTube be tripping. Anyway, so there is some other stuff that I wanted to share with you guys, but it's not going to be a lot of reading or anything. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so we have ICE. Let me pull that up for you guys so you can see. I'm giving you guys some information that's been going on for a while now, for a long while, but it's just been coming to a head, if you know what I mean. It's like it's really coming out, like a lot of it's coming out. Let me put it in here so y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see it good or not, but let me make myself smaller and make it bigger. Hold on. Make it bigger. It took me all the way out. Hold on, y'all. Is that what we want? No, that's not what we want. I'm going to switch with it. Yeah, that's how you do it. There we go. All right, so I made myself really small so y'all could see what I'm going to be mentioning. So it says ICE arrests nearly 2,000 human traffickers in 2016, identifies over 400 victims across the U.S. Washington in fecal, I think it says fecal or fescal, whatever, the year of 2016, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, Homeland Security investigations arrested 1,952 individuals for home trafficking. I can't say the word. The illegal trade and exploitation of people for commercial gain, most commonly in form of forced labor and commercial sexual exploitation. Excuse me. From those cases, over 400 trafficking victims were identified and offered critical services. Wow, that's a lot of people. This is the marks of 7th anniversary of January as National Slavery and Trafficking Prevention Month. ICE participates in variety of human trafficking. Ooh, I wasn't supposed to say it. Shoot. Awareness events in January throughout the year. Sorry, YouTube. So this is the rest. I ain't gonna be able to say it because I just said what I was supposed to say. So since 2010, they have arrested over 7,000 individuals that are trafficking. It's just crazy. Yeah, see, it wasn't that much of a read, but I've already slipped. If you notice any suspicious activity, please contact ICE through the tip hotline at 1-866-DHS 2ICE, or you can go to www.ice.gov/tips. That's how you do that. So, oh wow. HSI Columbus conducted an investigation into a father and son who together trafficked a 17-year-old female victim, but separately on different occasions, also trafficked adult victims between Ohio, Kentucky, Florida. The father often wore a military uniform when he traveled to gain trust of new girls he was trying to recruit to work for him. The two were sentenced to a combined 282 months in prison. Wow. That is crazy. So, y'all, this is getting to the point where it's like, okay, so you're telling me that people wear uniforms, right? You're wearing uniforms, military uniforms, to make people feel safe. This is almost like what they were doing with the Popo situation, where they were pulling people over, and oh my goodness, this is horrible. Just saying. All right, let me go ahead and remove this and share something else with y'all. I cannot. Let's see. Let's see what we got. All right. This one is Hmm. It's not too much reading. Let me go ahead and go and start this. Here, let me share it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn it up and then let y'all hear it. I won't let you see it, but I'll let you hear it. Give me a sec. Mm, okay. Let's see if y'all can. Let me turn it, put it down so y'all can see it. Hold on. I want y'all to be able to hear it but not see it. You know what I'm talking about? Like you can hear them but not see them. Oh, that's crazy. This thing clicked off of it. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Here illegal. So I'm going to roll out a couple of things for you. First, I want you to see this.
I was trying to put that one on, but the other one kept popping up. Mm-mm. Hold on, let me bring it back. Of course, this thing is going to start tripping for real. Let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and read it because I don't want to get any copyrights, okay? So I'll just let you look at it. Hey, Renegade, how are you? Thank you for coming through. All right. So this is another one. So, Florida law enforcement officials arrested 157 people during a human trafficking. I did it again. Sting. See, that's why I was having a read for me because I'm always messing up. Sorry. Sorry, YouTube. Including 25 illegal immigrants, some whom allegedly received benefits from the federal government after stepping foot into the country. Mm-mm-mm. So, first of all, you're not even legal and you're doing this. Okay. Allegedly. Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd was joined with representatives from various other law enforcement agencies from places like Marion County, Lake County, uh, Auburndale, uh, Claremont, I guess that's how you say it, Claremont, uh, Davenport, Winter Haven, Lakeland, and Tampa. When he announced that Operation Autumn Sweep resulted in 157 suspects involved in illegal acts related to soliciting prostitutes with a P, um, offering to commit prostitution. Excuse me. You can't say that word, I don't think. Anyway, and aiding and abetting prostitutes. Three others were arrested for traveling to sexually batter children. Jesus Christ Almighty. Operation began October 2nd. The investigation found four possible human victims were identified out of 47 prostitutes who showed up undercover locations to commit prostitution. Judd's office said 96 suspects were arrested for soliciting prostitution, and out of 157 people arrested, there were 35 felonies, and 201 misdemeanors issued. I don't understand why they give them such a low. Judd said the woman arrived in Texas was greeted by the Border Patrol. There was no border security at the southern border, zero. It doesn't exist, Judd said. He continued saying the woman went to the Border Patrol Processing Center where she completed the process and was placed in housing facility for immigrants. Oh, wow. The woman said she was given a DNA test to make sure that her DNA matched her child's, and once that was done, she was told about the benefits she could get in the US. Boy, they be doing some shiesty stuff. According to Judge, the woman told she was eligible for programs like Medicaid and SNAP. She allegedly then got a free trip to Texas to Chicago, from Texas to Chicago, and after arriving there, she could find employment. She could not find employment. Excuse me. Judd said the woman decided to go to Florida and was given a free flight to Sunshine State. She was given a free. It ain't free, lady. It is none of this is free, you guys. Literally, they're trafficking these people and telling them they're going to do things for them and give them things, and then they believe it, and this is what they do with them. They abuse, them and traffic. Oh my God. She was given free housing all because the United States paid for that. That's right. Use the taxpayers, Judd said. This was not I don't know what that is, stealthful? It's not a stealthful act. Um, and they gave her a free travel, free housing, free food, free medical care, all while people from the hurricane are still waiting for help. Okay, so this is horrible. And I can't believe that they're still doing that to them people. Judd also said 4 of the women listed as human, victims were smuggled across the border, 2 of whom admitted to having to pay off a coyote debt. Oh, wow, $6,000. That's crazy. Make no mistake about it, the government is complicit and is aiding and abetting human in the United States, Judd said. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. In addition to that, there is a wide open border where fentanyl is coming across, and that is encouraged. Jesus. And as a result of that, we have thousands upon thousands of people dying, wow, in the United States. And then the best that our federal politicians can say, or was, excuse me, was, well, it didn't unalive as many people as the year of last year. Oh my God. Like, really? Is that what you're going to say? Which politician said that? Polk County Sheriff Office did not immediately respond to Fox News Digital's request for comment. What the heck? Trump announces Operation Aurora to target illegal immigrant gang members in Colorado. Jesus Christ. In addition to illegal immigrants, Judd's office said 26 suspects told detectives they are married. 9 said that they received government assistance. 10 brought legal Uggs like Oane, the white stuff, MDMA, and marijuana in the locations where they planned to meet. 10 firearms were brought to the undercover location, and 131 suspects were from outside of Polk County, including 9 states and United Kingdom. Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is horrible. The oldest person arrested in the sting was 61-year-old. Wow, the youngest was 15? So you got babies doing babies? Like, what the heck? Judd's office also said 3 suspects were active duty military and veterans. 3 worked at Disney World. 3 had previously been arrested by Polk County Sheriff's Office in a similar sting, and several said they left their spouse or fiance at home while they were at work, going to the store or hitting the gym. Liars! You're a liar. You are liars. You guys are liars. Is that what we're using now? That's the excuse now to get out of the house? Is that? Wow. Okay. Let's see what's next. California, y'all. California's next. And then I'm going to tell you guys about Baton Rouge. Lord have mercy. These people, it's just too much. It's too much, y'all. All right. So this one says, Media Blas. I guess this is in, I don't know what language this is, but anyway, it says when 368 arrested, 131 rescued in a California trafficking operation. Apparently, on February 1st, Los Angeles law enforcement authorities announced that they had arrested 368 people and rescued 131 victims involved in trafficking in a statewide multi-agency task force. Wow. Let me see how long of a read this is. Okay, not too long. I'll just go through it a little bit. I'm not going to read all of it. All right. That of 368 people arrested, 131 victims rescued, multiple Southern California counties. Lay down, Lola. Let's see. I have to share it in here. You guys can't see it yet. Okay. Operation Reclaim and Rebuild was conducted between January 22nd and January 28th in 9 counties, including Los Angeles, Orange, San Bernardino, and more, said a news conference at the Department Elysian Park Academy. I guess that's how you say it. It's ELYSIAN. Numerous federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies were involved in the effort, including the LAPD, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, and Los Angeles County District Attorney Office. The Los Angeles Police Department press statement has more. From my understanding, allegedly, these people are involved in this kind of mess. I'm just saying. Don't know if it's 100%, but I'm just saying. Just never know. I'm talking COPs. I'm talking about attorneys. I'm talking judges. I'm talking celebrities, not celebrity, non-celebrities, blue collar people, trash picker uppers, just a bunch of different type of people are doing this to people and children, especially that part. All right. Oh, and by the way, in case y'all didn't know, P. Diddy's situation is getting worse by the minute because they got more people that's coming in and reporting him. Allegedly, he did it. Just saying. All righty. So, Los Angeles Police Department, in partnership with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department Regional Trafficking, you know, something trafficking task force, and 82 law enforcement agencies supported by various victim advocacy groups conducted a statewide operation and that focused on rescue of commercially actually exploded victims and apprehension of their explorers. Okay. Operation Reclaim and Rebuild occurs during the week of January 22nd, 2023 to January 28, 2023. Investigators across the state conducted operations to raise public awareness of human by searching for potential X with an S trafficking victims, um, arresting their explorers, excuse me, and investigating other prostitution related crimes. It's hard to do all these different words for these because I have to make them up as I go. Should I just spell the words to you guys? I don't know. All right, let's see. There was a huge operation with 82 law enforcement agencies involved and hundreds were arrested. What did I just say? What did I just say? This was a huge operation with 82 law enforcement agencies involved and hundreds were arrested. I was wondering if they were going to ever say it, or are they saying like they 82 law enforcement agencies involved to help get these people, or are they saying they were involved in the situation of the trafficking? I'm just saying, allegedly. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that's true that it could be all types of people, including cops and all them doing this type of stuff? Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Don. How's it going? I was gonna call you Dee Dee. Hey, Don. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. You want the link? Okay. Hold on. We got somebody that wants to come up. Give me a second. Uh, Sorry, I didn't see that. My bad. If anybody that wants to come up here, not anybody acting crazy or anything, that want to come up, you can. You're lurking? Yeah. I don't want no crazy stuff going on, so anybody who wants to come up can come up, but um, I don't want no crazy stuff going on. The agencies, yeah, that's what I was thinking that they were helping, but from my understanding, hey, I'm hearing a little more than that, or should I say a lot more than that. Hey, Renegade, how are you? Oh, he's still coming up.
Doing good. How about you?
I don't know why this thing. Let me turn this thing up. I don't know. Hold on. All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, loud and clear. So, okay, so what I'm reading right now is it looks like they're saying that they were involved in getting these people, but from my understanding, it's a little more than that, y'all. It's a little more than that. So that one is for California. There's a lot more to read. I don't want to read all that. I told y'all I'm just kind of going through these and talking about things. Let's see. Here we go. We got Louisiana's involved in this hot mess. Of course, you don't want to be left out. The hell? All right, so we got Louisiana State Police, y'all. Joint investigation leads to child. Not only are they saying human, child. Child. This one's not too long. Let me share that so y'all can see. I'm not making these things up. See that? Joint investigation leads to child arrest. All right. Baton Rouge overnight. Let me see when this happened. This was 9/20/24 is when they posted it on here. Excuse me. Overnight, Louisiana Police Department Special Victims Unit, working in conjunction with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, the Texas Department of Public Safety, and Gonzales Police Department arrested 4 individuals on charges related to trafficking of, you know, children, and external purposes. After receiving information, you know what? I'm going to start spelling it out. That way I don't get in any trouble. I don't know.
Yeah, I have some numbers for you too.
Okay. All right. And then after receiving information about a missing juvenile from Texas believed to be Gonzales in the Gonzales area, investigators successfully located the juvenile. Through the various investigation method, the investigation resulted in arrest of 20-year-old Kiara Davis. Yeah, okay, so just so y'all know, these people that are trafficking are not just men. These are women as well. You just heard that. Kiara is a female. Kiara Davis of Gonzales, 19, she's 20 years old. 20 years old. You're disgusting. Just so you know, if I hope everybody that knows her knows about her. 19-year-old Jaden is 19 years old of Dallas, Texas. His last name is Judge, Hodge. Okay. Then we got a 21-year-old Antonio Jackson of Phoenix, Arizona. 18-year-old Lanaya Laniyia. I'm sorry. Lay. No, I keep saying Y first. Why am I doing that? Laniyia Campbell of Dallas. Texas, were made. So these are the people that were arrested. Investigation resulted in arrest. Yeah, so these are the people that have been arrested. These 4 people. We got Kiara Davis. We have Jaden Hodgen, Hodge, and then we have Antonio Jackson in Phoenix, and then we have the 18-year-old Lanyaya, excuse me, Campbell, and that one, she's in Dallas, Texas. They were in custody of the Department of Children and Family Services. These cases remain under investigation. LSPS, which is the Special Force Victim Force thing. That's what that is. That's what the LSPSVW works to rescue and seek justice for victims of child exploitation and human Trafficking. I don't know if they know how to spell on there or not, but let's just say we partner with local, state, and federal agencies focused on public education assistance and public. Crucial is identifying suspects accused of crimes and is urged to report any suspicious criminal activity. Louisiana State Police online reporting system is available to the public through an anonymous reporting form that is submitted to the appropriate investigators to report anonymously. Visit http colon // LA dash safe.org and then click on the suspicious activity link. Okay, or you could call William Huggins in this is his email, William.Huggins at la.gov, or you can call him at his office at 225-925-6202. That's who you could call. Sorry about all the stuttering. I was trying to do my best. I don't like reading loud anyway. Anyway, so go ahead. What do you have for us, Mr. Renegade?
You want to see some numbers?
Sure.
Okay, I'm sharing some.
Okay. This is going to be horrible. I seen that as well, but I didn't put it in here. Yeah. Wow.
Now that is from 2021.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Can you tell us what states those are? It looks like I see.
California is number 1.
Okay.
Texas is
Texas,
number 2, and Florida is number 3.
Florida. Oh my God, y'all.
And if you'll notice, most of them are close to the border or
Yes,
easy
they are.
access to the border.
Right. That's horrible.
Now you got that. Let's see. It said that as 2021, 1,334 cases was reported in California.
Wow.
987 was reported in Texas, and 738 was reported in Florida.
Mm.
And believe it or not, Rhode Island is the last on the list of states.
Wow. Is it
Now,
because it's way up on the east side, way up in the east?
well, Rhode Island is it's a small state. Now I got another one for you.
Okay.
Excuse me.
It's okay.
Now these are the cases from 2019 to 2023.
Hold
This
on.
is how many cases that was
There we go.
tried.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Now you've seen now this is from the United States. This is how many cases that they had proof and that was tried.
Mm.
Not even a smidgen of the number of how many that was reported.
Been reported, right. Wow. So this is the ones they've actually proved and charged.
Yep.
Wow. With all those that we just saw, there's no way. That doesn't even count. That's
Well,
not even
if you
this
look at in
half of it.
2021, there was over 1,000 in California, but yet there's
Right.
only 246 tried.
That's crazy. Like I said, there's something going on out there, and it's not just these regular people. I'm talking. Um, it could possibly be the popos because allegedly a
Now,
lot of I'm
this is
hearing
going
that.
to shock you.
I'm hearing that. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me move this. Um, hold on. I don't know why I can't get this thing to act right. There we go. All right, go for it.
Okay, let's
What
see.
happened? It fell off.
Yeah, it fell off. Let me get it back.
Okay. All right.
In 2021, over half of the victims identified in new criminal cases were minors.
Mm-mm.
And this shows you exactly what categories that they put them in.
Yeah, like all criminal, all trafficking, all buyers and forced cases. Mm-mm.
The blue is minors, the green is adults.
Mm-mm.
You'll
The
look at
buyers
it.
are 100%. The
Yep.
buyers have children. Mm-mm.
That's anybody that's from the age of 17 and below.
Jesus Christ. And the laborers look like they're adults? Is that 100 adults? What is
Yep.
that? I can't see it because it's covered.
That's where they got people working for less than minimum wage.
Right, right. Okay.
Little to no pay.
Wow. Mm. That's horrible to
If
see
you
that.
look at the second one in,
Yeah, I see it. It's 66%
there's more
children.
kids on here than there are adults.
Mm.
Now I got another thing for you.
You could put a picture on, huh?
This is the top types as identified. That shows you exactly how they identify everything.
Can you read them because they're small, even if they're big on the
You
screen?
don't really want me to read them.
Oh, they're that bad.
Yeah,
I can't see it.
you're talking about escorts for one.
Okay. Escort services 1,116. Are these children as well or just
These are children and adults.
okay, children and adults? Uh Pornography, 939. Illicit, massage, health, and beauty. We all know what that means. 626. Residential based X, commercial X. Um, that's 465. Personal actual uh, servitude, 295. Outdoor solicitation. I don't think I should be able to say that, but solicitation, excuse me. 210. Domestic work, 202. Emerging types, 132. Bars, strips, clubs, 126. I can't see the last one because this thing is in the way. You
Hang
can't
on.
bring it up, or do I need to take that off?
No, the last one was illicit activities, 122.
Okay, there you go. Hey Armando, how are you? We're talking about traffic of not cars.
And then this last one shows
Whew. All right. Let me pull this up so I can bring it in closer. Okay. 2021, 55%, 52 of the 94 federal district filed at least one human, wow, case, which is a 15% decrease since 45%. 42 of federal district did not human case in 2021. How? How's it less? It seems like it's worse.
the way that the numbers are going. It's like the cases that are being reported are being less and less.
I wonder why.
You tell me.
No, I'm saying I wonder why. I'm being sarcastic because they're not doing anything about it, and my allegedly, you got people that are involved in this that are supposed to be the ones helping you. CPS, law
CPS,
enforcement.
CPS. I'm not going to say okay. Allegedly, some of
Allegedly,
CPS is involved.
yeah, of course it is. That's why all these people sitting here losing their children to the government. Allegedly, they're taking your little ones and
I
and
know.
they're
I
putting
know
them
of
in that
three people.
situation.
I know of three people that I know personally that have that CPS has taken their child and put them with a new family.
See what I'm saying? You're taking them from one
Just
situation into a
because
whole nother one. What the
just
heck?
because that the family that they're taking them from don't have the money like the other family does.
Okay, Armando. Wow. Hold on.
What's up, Armando?
I want to share a video. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find it.
Can you tell me what country is the worst in this?
Hmm?
Can you tell me what country is the worst with the human?
I don't know, but I know I heard Australia's got it going on over there.
Would you believe it if I told you the United States was one of the top ones?
Yes.
And then right here is a list. This
Hold
is
on,
a
let me make
list
it
from
bigger.
2022 compared to 2021. 2021 is in blue. 2022, no, 2021 is in orange.
Mm-hmm.
And 2022 is in blue. Nigeria is the first one on the list.
Where's that? What is it called?
Nigeria, Africa,
Nigeria. Oh my God.
then Romania, France, Ukraine, Hungary, Morocco, Bulgaria, Germany, Bangladesh, the Netherlands, Colombia, Brazil, Pakistan, China, Slovakia, Philippines, Thailand, Poland, Croatia, Spain, Lithuania, Portugal. I can't see what that one is. Let's see. Let me see if I can bring it up a little bit. Latvia, Czech, Greece, unknown but in the EU, Finland,
Mm-hmm.
Austria. All of these are in Europe, except for like Thailand, Poland, China, but most of them are in Europe.
Wow. It's horrible. Freaking horrible.
And they say it's getting better, but it's not. It's getting worse.
It's getting worse. They're lying. I don't believe that. Not even a little bit.
If it's getting better, why are they talking about giving the death penalty to these these people?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
If they're found guilty, they're getting the D penalty.
Right. Trying to pull something up. Hold on. This is ridiculous.
And if you bring up the subject to any politician, they change the subject.
Of course. Of course they're going to do that because they're
There's probably
covering what's going on.
there's a few of the politicians that is actively talking about it. But there's more of the politicians that are saying, "Oh, it's not a problem."
Right.
Now, the way I look at it, if someone's hurting children, there's a problem.
Yeah.
If there's someone
100%.
hurting any human, there's a problem.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, the numbers could be half of what they are, and there's still a problem. The numbers
Yes.
The numbers could be, you could count them on your hand, on both your
It's
hands,
a
and
problem.
there's still a problem.
Lord have mercy. All right. Y'all ready to hear this? This is Allie. All right. Her name is Allie. And she's talking about how she was put in a situation of being trafficked, and done lots of things done to her. It's horrible, y'all. Let me speed that up a little bit.
Hi. I'm gonna try this again. Can you hear me? Yes, no, maybe so. Hi. Yes. Okay. Yes. Patty cake patron. Hi. Cool.
And then
Um,
you're gonna
I'm gonna
hear
turn the
her
comments off for
say
a second
she wants
because I just
people
want to spit this out.
to record it.
And then I will try to turn them back on if we have some time. But thank you for listening, and if you can screen record, that would be even better. Thank you for sharing. I'm just gonna pray real quick. Hi, my name is Ali, and if you don't believe in God, I'm gonna pray real quick because I believe in Jesus. I'm from the south side of heaven. I got that from somewhere, but I truly believe I'm from the south side of heaven. God is not done with me yet. So, yeah, Jesus, we thank you for this day and this time, God. We just ask that you would continue to encamp your angels around us, God, and keep us all protected. And whatever's next, God, we just thank you for moving ahead of us and everything that you do in process and progress, Jesus. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, I'm gonna turn comments off. Okay. Okay. A few things. There are some fake accounts that are on TikTok. There's fake accounts that are on probably all over the place, impersonating us, using our pain for their gain, trying to collect money. I know that somebody, I think it was on Telegram or Instagram, somebody took my affidavit that I posted recently on
Hello,
Diddy
AI.
and put their watermark on it, basically pissed on it, and then took it and said that there was 149 pages of it, and they were deciding whether or not they were going to post it. It's just pathetic, because what's sad is if you follow people like this, what else are they lying to you about if that's what they're going to lie about, and take somebody else's story, especially a survivor, and use it for gain? It's not, it's more than pathetic. It's more than disgusting. It's evil, and it's basically on the same lane as slave traders. I'm talking about traffickers. It's on the same lane. So if that's you, shame on you. There is a lot of evil in money. And if that's what you're doing, it's going to come back to bite you. I'm not inciting anything. I'm not threatening, but I promise you that that will bite you back. So, I mean, there's only so much that I can do. It's just us. But I am telling you that there are many platforms and people that are doing this, taking my story and using it. I don't mind if there are people who are sharing us. And like your screen recording right now, if you take this video and you're going to share it so other people can get this information that they need. Truth is priceless. You shouldn't be trying to get on a Patreon, a subscription fee, or anything like that for the truth of the children. People doing very expensive events for the truth of trafficking and using my videos, charging people insane amounts for general admission to come into the place, and then using.
That's horrible. Do you hear what these people are? She's talking about content creators. They're sitting here selling her information as if it's their own, to be selling it, like making money off of her, and she's not getting any of the money. They're not helping her in any way. Yeah, that's Allie Carter. How you doing, AI? But yeah, that's what's going on. And shame on you guys, whoever's doing that.
A real survivor to validate what you're doing and taking money for. Shame on you. It's pathetic. It's sick. Because at the end of the day, these people are not contacting me. These people are collecting money. You are basically doing the same thing slave traders are doing, using another human being to collect money on pain. That's wrong. And if you don't understand how wrong that is, you don't understand the fight that you're in. Okay? So I'm just telling you that that's happening. I know that there's a big army, and I thank y'all for that. At first, a few years ago, I thought we were just screaming at ourselves on this phone, to be honest with you. So I'm more than grateful that there is a real army. There's a lot of you. I know there's people who have said, I'm supporting you from the Caribbean. I'm over here from Ireland. I'm in Australia. A bunch of messages we got this morning were from South Africa. Thank you. But I don't, with all due respect, I'm still on the point of, if there's not that many amount of people demanding answers, pushing for the truth, questioning where's the rest of the Ghislaine Maxwell case just went under the rug. Everybody kind of forgot about it, didn't you? Y'all remember the Ghislaine Maxwell case? Do you remember how people were posting it and talking about it? And it was only then that truth tellers and people on really big platforms were talking about trafficking. Once that died down, you didn't hear anything about it again. Until now, when there's an arrest. And now there's people that are constantly, let's talk about trafficking. That there should have been that energy, because this doesn't end. This doesn't stop. It gets brushed up under the rug. It gets covered up. As you know, with the Diddy case right now, if you don't know, he requested the names of the victims and the people who are coming out against him, and people are dying. Liam Payne fell. He fell from a 3rd floor balcony. Do you really believe that man fell? He just, oops. Really? Let's be real. Come on now. Dig. Because what connection did he have? What was he about to do? What connections? What was he going to say? Okay? A lot of people are like, how are y'all still alive? We move a lot. It's exhausting. We move a lot. Because when we realize that we're about to be sitting ducks, we get up and get out of the way. If you were to sit still, then you're going to fall from a 3-foot balcony. Or a third story balcony. If you sit still, then the UPS man is going to come take care of some stuff. If you sit still, the FedEx driver will come by. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You'll push yourself off a bridge.
Or you'll push yourself off a bridge, yeah. Let's be real. Or you will go paddleboarding and end up floating in shallow water. You guys know that. Everybody knows that. You can put the 2 and 2 together better than the police. You guys know that. Let's stop playing games. Come on now. Let's be real here. There's there's survivors that are speaking. There's truth.
Okay, I hope everything goes well, Renegade. Thank you for coming up.
Tellers are speaking. I'm kind of jumping around. I'm looking down because I have notes. No, I do not have a script.
It's a teleprompter.
This is not my teleprompter. This is my notebook. This is just my notebook. It says I just made a few notes, so I just wanted to remember what we're talking about. So no, I do not have a teleprompter. I do not have a script. I am just speaking. So, but there's survivors that are speaking out, and there's somebody who mentioned my name. I'm not going to say a name. I'm just going to say this, and you guys can put 2 and 2 together. Okay, you ready? All right, 90s. Let's do this together. If there's somebody speaking and holding the truth that we hold, you're talking about crimes against humanity. You guys have seen that we've been the stink bait for a lot of situations. We've gotten pulled over. We've had people try to open the door. You guys, we have done, there's 2 accounts. There's this account, and then there's Lonnie's Truth. That's my other account. So when this account got blocked in 2020, I made another account. On that account, you guys were with us in real time on every situation that we went through. When we talked to someone and that interview went sideways, you guys seen it. When we were telling you, hey, something's coming and we're about to get messed with, you guys seen it. Real time. That was the only thing that we could do was pull out our phone and turn on our camera, because we've been to private investigators, courts, police, and yada, yada, yada. Y'all know that. Okay? So you guys know that this is not easy. When you are holding the truth of crimes against humanity, there's no money that you could be taking in for this. It's not happening. When you start trading money for the truth, you are no better than the slave traders. Okay? Because again, you're pimping yourself or you're selling yourself. We're not doing that. We're just not doing that. We collect hands. We sometimes do secret shopper. That's how we keep moving. Okay? And there's people who are like, well, how do you sleep in the car? This car? Okay? But besides that, when you are standing in this truth, we get hell 24/7, stuff that y'all don't even see. Okay? And when you understand the level of hell that you're getting, when you see the enemies, the problems that come with speaking out, 2 wrongs don't make a right. So slamming some survivors together to say, hey, you guys are both speaking on the same thing. Can y'all speak together? Do you see us endorse anybody? Do you see us team up with anybody? When do you see us post stuff on other people? We don't know them. We will let you know, hey, this person is speaking the truth. But if we see something, we'll back up and throw it in 6 so quick. There are survivors who are like, hey, can you team up with this person? She's speaking out. Can you team up with this person? She's speaking out. We see a problem. And on top of that, we don't want to intermingle demons. Do you understand what I'm saying? If already they are speaking out, they're getting hailed for what they're saying, they're getting followed, they're getting numerous threats, why would we team up with them and then intermingle the demons that they have on their side that's after them and intermingle ours? What sense does that make? 2 wrongs don't make a right. Yes, survivors need to stand up, but if they are standing up and if they're doing what they're doing on their side, keep doing it. Keep pushing. Keep talking. Keep fighting. Because the amount of hell that we're getting on this side, you're getting too, if you're actually doing it for the right reasons. Yes? So no, we don't want to team up with another survivor. We're not going to do that.
You know what I hope? I hope that they get justice. I hope that everything gets better for them because like they're basically, I'm not going to say they're on the run, but they're running for their lives. That's what I should say. They're running for their lives, y'all. Sad.
That. Especially those who are on big platforms. No, thank you. Because that intermingles demons. We don't have a problem with them. We're not going to backbite and mudsling them. There's some people who are going to get pissed at us because we refuse to take a mic from them.
Yeah, they're running for their lives.
If we don't want to talk to you, then you should be continuing to say what you're saying and do what you're doing because the truth is priceless. And there's other children that need our help. That should be it and that should be all. If I don't want to talk to you and we don't need to team up together, there shouldn't be a fight. Okay, done. I'll keep doing what I'm doing from over here. And I will send you the best. God bless you, God keep you, and Godspeed. That's all I got. Do you understand what I'm saying? Why? Because I don't want to intermingle the demons and the enemies that they have on our side if we don't even have those enemies right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? We went to help somebody, a survivor. Somebody called me, and this was like, I want to say it was like 2015 or between 2015 and 2018. But somebody called me and was like, hey, my cousin just got snatched. I know you're a survivor. Can you come help me? I said, yeah, that's going to give me some shit too, but I'll be there. Okay? Went over there, found her before the police did. But when I found her, she had a bunch of Muslim men that she was dealing with. Muslim ring. It was a big Muslim trafficking ring. All right? Now, because I helped her cousin find her, those Muslims came after me.
We didn't have beef.
We didn't have any problems with them.
Before that.
Before that, that was not our fight until we helped her get her cousin home. And then they were mad at me because we helped take stock from them. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So now we already had what we were already dealing with, and then that just heaped more on top of it.
That's the type of intermingling demons we mean. We don't want to do that. We got enough. When you understand what we're talking about, when you understand what we're doing, you get it. That it's more than enough. We are tired. I am drowning in my PTSD. I am not even going to bullshit you right now. It has taken me a lot to get up off the floor. My mom has been shaking me out of nightmares. I feel like my skin is crawling. I could scrub my skin and it still would not take off the pain and the disgust that I have, all right, when I wake up from certain nightmares and flashbacks. So I am telling you right now, to be able to come on here and to speak to y'all, I am paying for it in every way possible. So when you understand what we are talking about, there's no need to intermingle those demons. No, thank you. If that bothers you, then are you really in this fight for the right reasons?
Right.
That's what makes me think. If you want to get mad at me for that because I refuse to talk to you, are you really in this fight for the right reasons? If I don't see a message from you because our messages are flooding, are you really going to start mudslinging and stuff just because I refuse to talk to you? Are you in the right fight? Because right now, there's a few of y'all that are seeming like you just trying to grab for clout, for media fame, for a media cookie, and I don't want that cookie.
I got it.
It ain't worth it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I am tired. I don't care. Okay? So no thank you. God bless you. Godspeed. And if you know who I'm talking about, and if I'm talking to you and the shoe fits, keep doing what you're doing.
Period.
Because this is a war that needs everybody on every corner swinging at this hornet's nest until it falls. No one else is coming. Okay? So no thank you. I'm a dancer. Not a dancer that I keep my clothes on now, but I used to be a dancer as a stripper when I was 12 years old. Up until I was about 19. Okay? I got adopted at 19. My life did not stop. Okay? But when I got with my mom, She was trying to show me like, hey, there is a life of dance that's not this. I went into the studio life. I started teaching kids. I started teaching special needs children. I love my babies. I love what I do. I can't have kids.
That's sad, huh? Together. All right.
Kids myself, so I understand. At one point I used to think that I was less of a woman to not be able to have kids, but the fact that I can't now, I pour everything that I can into any soul that is in my eyesight. They are my babies, even if they are an adult. Okay, so as a dance teacher now, I do what I do because I need to be who I needed, even for a second. So I wear many hats as a dance teacher, a mentor, a coach, and I loved it. I had to step back from it. But there's people who probably are going to look at some things and say, hey, yeah, I can dance. If I was a stripper and the things that I'm telling you, of course, I can dance. Yes, I'm not proud of some things, but I'm proud of how far I've come. So I'm just going to spit that out now for anybody who is like, oh, yes, I'm a dancer. That keeps my clothes on. Okay, cool. I just want to spit that out there because I think there's something coming with that. I want to talk about pimps. My pimp, some people are saying, oh, well, she was only abused by elite. No, I wasn't. No, I was not. I keep saying all the time, it's not just the elite that we are talking about. The elite are the top of the food chain, but everybody needs to focus on the people in their own backyard. I'm talking about people that people ignored in your family, those uncles, those aunties that people are like, don't sit too close to them, something's wrong. Those things in your family that people covered up, like what happened when I was younger. There was a lot of people covering things up. They don't want to deal with what's in their backyard, because if you deal with that, then you got to deal with everything that happened to you. A lot of people cover that stuff up because they don't want to touch it. Everything down the middle, the grave diggers, the trash men, the post office, the teachers in the schools, the lawyers, the doctors, things. This does not just touch the elite. There are so many people in between. Okay, everybody always wants to look at the top. No one looks at the bottom.
Listening?
My pimp had people in their back pocket. I'm talking about the police, my social workers, my pimps, numerous of them. One of my pimps, I found out everything that was going on because I was nosy. It's me. Okay, I was nosy, and I wanted to know what made me so crazy about the man that I was with. And at 15 years old, I thought I was just going to cuss him out. I thought I was just going to throw a fit. I thought I was going to throw his shit back at him and walk out the door. No, that is not what happened. He was taking a shower. I went through his wallet. I found all kinds of IDs with different names on them. Okay, that's when I noticed, oh, there's something else going on here. This is not just, I met this man and I shouldn't be with him. I met this man and he's older than me. This is more than that. And by the time that I figured that out, he kicked my ass. He damn near broke my ribs because I went through his wallet and found all those IDs. And by that time, that's when jobs got worse. Before then, I was going with him to small parties, doing what he told me to do. I was young, I was naive, and I was looking for an out, being in foster care. I thought this man was going to marry me and my life was going to be happily ever after because, hey, he's just older than me. And I need somebody who is going to take care of me because I'd have nothing. And I better start figuring some stuff out now. So I got with him and not knowing everything that was going on.
That's sad. He took advantage of her. That is so sad.
Going on, then I figured some stuff out. So I'm telling you right now, the pimps that people are like, just tell on your pimp. I tried. Riverside County Sheriff knows I tried. They came and when I was chased down the street, and there's a police report to this, but I was chased down the street and the Riverside County Police Department looked my pimp in the face and I said, hey, that man that has my name tattooed on his arm is a pimp and he's trying to kill me. I had kids upstairs. I was just coming home from dropping my nieces and nephews off, and the police officer responded with, I'm a police officer. He's not going to, what do you think he's going to do? He's not going to do anything. Yet you're looking him in the face, dead in the eyes, and I'm telling you this man is evil. And there's so much that you could do as a police officer, and they let him go. He has the police in his back pocket. When I ran away, when I dipped from Child Protective Services custody, private investigators and FBI knocked on my mom's door and bothered her and a lot of family members that I loved and cared about just to see where I was. But nothing ever came from that because they were fake cops or they were just corrupt cops. Freemason Brotherhood. All right. So those who are like, hey, your pimp just needs to go to, it's not that easy. Or else we wouldn't be in decades of issues right now. It's not that easy. There's an arrest coming. There's actually 2 arrests that are already made. There's a 3rd one coming. I don't know why people are sitting on this. I'm ready. I see that some people are not. I've been ready. A lot of you are ready. Like, let's get this shit over with, right? You're like, just release it. Just drop it. For whatever reason, even on the Ghislaine Maxwell case, people are holding on to names because they know it's going to destroy some of these celebrities because you guys love them. It's going to destroy a lot of these celebrities because they know they're wrong. They've been doing this for decades. They've been putting it in your face. They've been mocking their victims, and they've gotten away with it because who they keep in their back pocket and who they pay. There is a third arrest that is coming. There's 2 that's already down. There's a raid that's about to go on. And on top of that, it's somebody that has something to do with the affidavit that I have already released. I am telling you, we know that it's coming. I knew it was coming when I made sure there were sworn and legal affidavits already ready 6 to 8 months ago. I'm telling you right now that they're about to grab them and they're about to announce it. When they announce it, we got a problem. We got a big problem.
Wow.
Because there's...
Are you sure these people want it?
Hold on.
I know they do.
You're gonna be my little boy.
There's ways that this is about to go. I think a lot of you guys are everybody's like, we're ready. We're ready until it's happening. And then everybody's like, well, I wasn't ready. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of that. There's no other way to get ready. We're ready until it's happening. And then everybody's like, well, I wasn't ready. Yeah. I knew it was coming when I made sure there were sworn and legal affidavits already ready. I think a lot of you guys are everybody's like, we're ready. We're ready until it's happening. And then everybody's like, well, I wasn't ready. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of that. There's no other way to get ready. There's no other way to prepare. There's no protocol for what's about to happen. The world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest. In the meantime, there's going to be deaths, distractions, and fires to hide evidence. Watch for it, ask questions, demand answers. You know who's on those flight logs. You do. You know who should be arrested. You all do. You know that laptop from hell is real. You know that the black book is real. You know Ghislaine Maxwell's customers are who everybody is watching in the everyday news, including those who you drop your kids off with every day. Your schools, your doctors, big banks, Chase Bank, Bank of America. There is a lot of people that are attached because this goes very deep. I told y'all this is a spider web that is tangled and tangled and tangled and woven intricately. I am telling you right now that once one goes, it's going to pull on a big string. That arrest is coming. 90s, we need your help. We need witnesses. We need your help. If you have counted that cost, please message us through the website, alisarmy.com. There's admin there that are ready to catch and get in contact with us. We're not taking any mics right now. We're going to sit back for a second because with this arrest coming, we need to prepare our hearts and everything that's coming our way.
Wow.
We're able to move in a different way. We're able to maybe run into a store and grab a few groceries. We're able to maybe get to a gas station and stretch our legs, walk around for a little bit. Sometimes that goes okay, and sometimes it does not. When this next arrest comes, it is not going to go okay. It's not. And I don't know. But we need your help. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's going to come from this. I don't know which way this is going to turn, but it's going to rock the world. It's going to rock the nation. It should. I am sick of people holding that shit. Stop helping them and enabling them by holding them. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you know somebody who's sitting on that arrest, if you're the person that's sitting on that arrest, let it go. Why are you enabling them? Why are you enabling a slave trader? If you understood the amount of hell that they have put a child through, I don't give a shit what they go through for 2 seconds when people finally realize what they've done. Boo-hoo. Let's talk about the consequences of their own actions. The world needs to know what they've done. How many victims are there that cannot speak for themselves, that are dead and no longer here, that can't speak for themselves? It's enough of the silence. It's enough of the behind closed doors. It's enough sweeping it up under the rug. That arrest is coming. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready. I'm as ready as it gets. We are tired. My life has turned in many ways. I am a very simple person. If you could just let me go to school, live my life, and be the damn teacher that I know that I am a very damn good one. Okay, very good teacher. I don't toot my own horn frequently. I'm telling you, I am a great teacher. I love what I do. I just want to go back to school. I've been in the same community college for 13 years, okay? I'm not dumb. I'm a kinesiology major. I just can't get to school without people following us. And on top of that, being in foster care, my units and all of my stuff has been switched with another foster kid. So every time I go to register for classes, they still have our shit mixed up. So if you want to help me,
wow.
The only thing that I want is my peace. That's it. Y'all notice you didn't hear from us for like a year, almost 2? It's because at that time I was just like, screw it. I am tired. And I'm damn near giving up with hope in humanity. Because what are we doing? I'm tired. I'm not just talking about, oh, I saw something. I went through it. I suffer through it still every day. When I'm awake, we do this. When I close my eyes, I'm back. I don't get a break. So for those of you who are like, this is too dark for me, this is too much for me, boo. You want to know what goes on in a survivor's head when they close their eyes, let alone when they wake up and their skin is crawling? You can't get through a day because your clothes against your skin feels annoying as hell to you. You think that, oh, I'm sorry, I can't tell on them because boo-hoo, people are mass hysteria. What do you think is going on with their victims every damn day that they pay for what they did? If you have something, post it. It is that time to speak up. We have been as naked and vulnerable as we could with y'all. Mm-hmm. I've given you information. We've put out evidence. People are like, I didn't get evidence. We put out a lot. I am talking from legal documents to pictures to evidence, and we've gotten hell for it every single day. And people are still demanding more from us. But that same energy, where is that energy for those who are other people that are speaking out on other people's cases? So what were you doing? Who was the adult in the situation? Where was the authority in the situation? Where have you been? So many questions that people are not asking and not answering. Please, please, please demand answers. Please push right now because it's needed. If you are in child protective services, I'm talking from a social worker to in foster care, this is the time to speak up about the things that you've seen. Yep. There is a caseworker that spoke up and I shared her TikTok. I don't know her. All I do know is what she said. There's patterns. People need to hear from the people that are social workers that have seen some things. People need to hear from the foster kids that have seen some things and went through some things. It's time. What is everybody waiting for? And there's an army that I never knew that I had. I'm telling you right now, there's an army. So if you come for me, I'm not inciting any violence, but you come for the whole army. Okay? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of them. I'm not threatening. I'm promising you that if I take my dying breath, you got to deal with everybody. Right? Do y'all agree? Everybody's, I love you. Thank you. I love you too. What are you going to do if we were no longer here? Are you going to keep fighting? I know there's some people that, well, I have a family now. I have a very big family. I have an adopted grandpa. I have sisters. I have brothers. I have people. I want to thank the real people that are there. You know who you are. Bionic Woman, Captain, Hulk, Fantastic Four, Aquaman, Hawkeye, Princess. There's a lot of them. They don't need their real names out there because they don't need this, they don't need that. It's just do something. Right.
Learn how to turn any regular TV into a high-tech smart
My real family is waiting. The army around this world, if you understood what goes on when we turn this camera off, it's not easy. We are very simple people. So thank you. If you're a warrior in this fight, you just joined this fight, but you're like, I don't care what side you stand on, from the red, the blue, whether you believe in Jesus or you don't, whether you're black or whether you're white, it does not matter. There should be no one that is okay with somebody else torturing or buying another human being.
Period.
We can all agree. Done.
I agree.
There's some things we won't agree on. We're unique people. We're not clones, even though there's those that exist. Okay? So thank you for pushing. Insurance holders, I think the arrest is moving really close to 88B. Really close. So if that's the case, get ready. I think that's it. I don't know for sure. It's either that or 24. I'm not positive just yet, but we're going to need y'all help. If you, like I said, if you counted the cost, please go through allysarmy.com. There's admin there ready to catch for an email. I know there's people who are trying to get a hold of us. And like I said, I'm willing to take a mic after we look into some things. As of right now, we're not taking a mic, but I'm willing to take one after we look into some things. And I see that when we take it, maybe it'll be, maybe it'll be okay. Maybe. But as of right now, we're just trying to prepare for this next arrest and get out of the way. I'll be reposting some of my old Q&As on this Instagram, and we are reposting some things on our Telegram. And we thank you so much for sharing this video. We gotta go, but Mama, you got anything?
No.
All right, so basically, she did, if you guys watched the video, she does mention Diddy, Oprah. I'm just going to say allegedly, because I don't know for myself. I'm not a fly on the wall to see any of this. But yeah, there's some names that's going to be getting named. All right, you guys, thank you for coming. You know how it goes. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. See ya. Bye.
I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stayed mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. From the start, don't play dumb, acting like you didn't see where I'm from. But every move I made, I was meant to shine. You can try to act blind, but you saw the signs. I rose from the dirt, stayed on my grind. Now they're looking at me like, damn, she divine. You knew I was the one, don't pretend. Played stupid, but you felt it in the end. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew